Hi, Kelly.
Hey, Maren, thank you so much for taking the time to do this for me.
Well, no problem. So I have three things that I think you'll want to remember.
Okay.
Well, number one, and I can't stress this enough, pants. Please, for the love of God. You never know when you'll need to step away from the screen during a Zoom call. So always make sure you have pants on to avoid those embarrassing moments.
Got him right here.
We're
good.
Well, you should actually.
Hey y'all, what's up? Is everybody ready for our weekly Wine Against Humanity? Forgot my wine, but I got plenty of tequila. Woo!
Amy, I think you're on the wrong Zoom call. Maren was just giving me three things that I need to remember as NCR president during the age of COVID.
Which brings me to number two. Make sure that you have your Zoom security settings right. The last thing you want is some rando crashing your meeting while you're trying to make a point.
That's right. You really want to keep those randos out. So now, does anyone have any threes? Hello.
Anyway, so for my third thing.
Did you remember to tell them about pants?
Yes. Anyway, number three.
I know. You'll always wear a mask. Yes. This one has the added bonuses. No, not this one. Yes.
Amy, this is a Zoom call. I don't think you need a mask.
You can never be too careful. COVID.
And for my third thing, always have an escape plan.
Hello?
Hello?
Maren? You still there?
Maren, hello?
I think she bailed.
Well, good luck, Kelly. You're going to need it. Bye. That was the most pointless and boring Zoom call I have ever been on. Like, the worst.
Amy, I can still hear you. Well, okay then.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the installation of Kelly Marks, North Carolina Realtors 2021 President. This installation marks our 100th anniversary for the association, but I can guarantee that there's never been an installation ceremony quite like this one. So sit back behind your screen, grab your beverage of choice, and get ready for a wonderful celebration of our incoming president. At this time, I'd like to welcome a very special guest, the National Association of Realtors CEO, Bob Goldberg.
Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. I'm Bob Goldberg, CEO of the National Association of Realtors. I'm honored to join you virtually to install your 2021 president, Kelly Marks. I've known Kelly for a while, and we discovered some time ago that we have a lot in common. First, we're both UNC Tar Heels. Yes, for those of you who don't know, I was raised in North Carolina and am a proud UNC graduate. Second, we're both huge fans of UNC basketball. That sometimes puts us at odds with our NAR president, Charlie Oppler. And if you didn't know, Charlie's a big Kentucky Wildcats basketball fan. And finally, Kelly and I are both convinced we might be distant relatives. You see, my wife's family have several cousins that carry the Marks name. Kelly and I both agreed not to investigate further through Ancestry.com because we were terrified of what we might find out. But in all seriousness, I want to send my warmest congratulations to Kelly. It has been a pleasure to watch you rise through the ranks of state leadership over all these years. Thank you for stepping forward to lead, especially now when strong leadership is so needed and so necessary. You, along with the entire 2021 leadership team, are taking on the mantle at a time when our members need you most. I know that over the next year, you will lead with courage and compassion. I want you to know that I, along with the entire NAR leadership team, are here to assist you with anything you need. We are all committed to your success. It is now my privilege to install your 2021 North Carolina Realtors president. Kelly, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly and sincerely promise and affirm that you will administer the office as the president of North Carolina Realtors to the best of your ability and judgment and in conformity with the Constitution and bylaws of North Carolina Realtors? Will you observe and enforce the North Carolina real estate license laws and the Realtor Code of Ethics? Will you uphold and support North Carolina Realtors and the National Association of Realtors? Will you, in all your acts, be governed by the principles of honesty, justice, and fair play, and in every manner possible, endeavor to promote and safeguard the best interests of the great state of North Carolina, the private property rights of its owners, the high purposes of North Carolina Realtors, and the welfare of its membership? Do you subscribe?
I do.
By virtue of the authority conferred upon me, I do hereby proclaim you duly installed as the 2021 president of the North Carolina Realtors. Congratulations, my friend. Great work.
Thank you, Bob, and all the kind words, and I'm so appreciative for you doing this for me. And good afternoon, everyone. I'm humbled and proud to have been elected North Carolina Realtors president for 2021, which is our centennial year. That's 100 years of being the driving force in shaping North Carolina and the communities we serve. The men and women of this organization have always fought hard for the real estate profession, tax reform, housing opportunity, and affordability. We've weathered the storms of war, depression, recession, and most recently a pandemic. Who would have thought the latter? Michael Jordan said, "Winning and leadership has a price." Winning in real estate is subjective and measured in many different ways. Some realtors measure their winning by achieving their sales production goals or acquiring market share. That's fine, but there's a lot more to being a realtor, significantly more. Realtors represent the R in their community, helping out in a myriad of causes, serving in charitable capacities, volunteering in schools, houses of worship, civic organizations, city and county boards, and many other ways. It has been said that there is not another organization in the country that impacts their community in as many different areas or in as many different ways as 1.4 million realtors. I agree. Be proud of your contributions and continue to be involved. Winning is investing in RPAC, the Realtors Political Action Committee. It helps protect property rights for all property owners, including locally, across the state and country. Advocacy means working across all political spectrums to ensure that real estate will be as affordable and desirable as it can be without burdensome legislation, regulations, taxes, fees, and even proposed large increases in homeowners insurance premiums, which was a subject of a recent call for action for realtors and the public to contact the insurance commissioner. We are not the Republican Party or the Democratic Party. We're the Realtor Party, concerned about realtor issues. Winning for NCR means helping our 51,000 plus members, the seventh largest realtor membership state in the United States, to be the best that they can be. We do this by keeping the members top of mind, by providing services such as forms, contracts, legal and tech hotlines, education to raise the knowledge and professional bar for our members, securing realtor business partners who help our members with cost saving and providing services, and hopefully providing in 2021 affordable association healthcare insurance, as a significant number of our members have either no health insurance coverage or are paying way too much because of their independent contractor status. But leadership has a price. Our members who serve in local and state realtor leadership positions are responsible for being informed on issues and oftentimes making very tough decisions for the benefit of the organization, being truthful and transparent, even when such decisions may or may not be popular. Leaders have the responsibility to reach out to membership, to bring others along to succeed them and promote other leadership opportunities. And leadership has a responsibility to challenge our members, to grow them, not only helping them, but be engaged in realtor issues and become comfortable with being uncomfortable. This past year, we all had to get comfortable with Zoom, and even some of us with virtual showings. Remember, mistakes don't limit us, fear does. Leaders are mere caretakers of their respective positions for a brief period of time. We don't own the position, but are responsible for trying to leave it in a bit better off than when we took office. That's how NCR will continue to grow and continue the legacy it has established in the real estate industry for the last 100 years. One of the largest initiatives we'll undertake this year will be our continued education to leadership on all levels and NCR members about diversity and the responsibility to treat everyone fairly and equally. We must not use harassing speech, hate speech, epithets, or slurs based on race, color, religion, sex, handicap, familiar status, national origin, sexual orientation, or gender identity. This new standard of practice, 10-5 to the NAR Realtor Standard of Practice, applies to all realtors and at all times of the day and night. There's no such thing as taking off your realtor cap when posting on social media or at any time doing anything. We love you, our members, but understand that repeated violations can ultimately lead to your membership in this organization being in jeopardy. So do the right thing. I look forward to talking with you this year via Zoom or hopefully in person soon. I want to hear your stories of the past and your ideas for the future, which we need. I look forward to helping you find your value proposition in this great time of transition. Myself and this organization support you and celebrate you each and every day. Members have framed our past for the last 100 years, giving us the opportunity to be effective in the present and the never-ending possibilities in creating our future. Before I close, I'd like to thank my wife, Nancy, and my 3 sons for their continued love and support throughout the many years of me serving in leadership positions with this and other organizations. Bob Goldberg for making my inauguration so special, and I can't wait to see you in person. Go Heels. I want to recognize Lisa and Grant Bennett, the broker owners of RE/MAX of Greensboro and Partners, for their support and encouragement throughout the years. I love my RE/MAX family. And I want to recognize the Greensboro Regional Realtor Association, GRA, and NCR members who've encouraged me for a very long time, and they know who they are. And finally, Mike Barr, CEO of GRA, who's always been there for me, even going back to when I was elected president of GRA. I'd not be standing here today without him. He's been my confidant, my sounding board, my advisor, and most importantly, my friend. Thank you, Mike. I want to thank all of you for tuning into my inauguration and wish you all a year of good health, much safety, great happiness, and prosperity.
Thank you, Kelly. I have to say there's never been a time that I've been more proud to be from Greensboro and to be able to be one of your friends. With everyone who is here, please raise your beverage of choice and join me in toasting our 2021 president, Kelly Marks. We look forward to your leadership in this very special year for our association. We know you will lead with care and vision. The Greensboro Association has a tradition of always toasting our presidents the eve before the inauguration. So I have this toast, Kelly, for you. May the rain sweep gently across your fields. May the sun warm the land. May every good seed you plant bear fruit, and may late summer find you standing in fields of plenty. Cheers. Thank you all for joining us for this virtual installation ceremony. Have a great evening.